I save my love for someone else. You'll be the last thing on the shelf. Take the floor, what you wanna know. Save your breath, I've been scheming on low. Say no more, what you waiting for? On my own, yeah, now I'm on the road. Take the floor, what you wanna know. Save your breath, I've been scheming on low. Say no more, what you waiting for? You won't see me coming, give me no warning. I see you running, how are you falling? You won't see me coming, give you no warning. Things I should get off my chest. I see you running, how are you falling? Yeah, I think that's enough said. I'm at the door, won't take no more. I won't be the guy to let it go. I've had it out to here, yeah, I've had it all. Back into a corner, time to set it off. I need to learn when I should call loss. But can I give you what you really want? You really want? It's time to set it off. Take the floor, what you wanna know. Save your breath, I've been scheming on low. Say no more, what you waiting for? On my own, yeah, now I'm on the road. Take the floor, what you wanna know. Save your breath, I've been scheming on low. Say no more, what you waiting for? You won't see me coming, give you no more.
Yo, what's up? GM day 2 of the Mega Spacers. Shao, I'm not too sure what's happening, but why aren't you up on the space, bro? You are up on the stream, but you're not up on spaces. You gotta fix it. I've been sending you multiple times playing 2 tunes for you to get your ass up on spaces, and this guy is like, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna come up no matter how many times Puke send me. I need him to call me up on spaces. And then now look at this. Shao is here. GM, bro. How you doing?
Doing well, man. Love it. This is so crazy because I was so excited. I'm on live stream. I'm like, oh, I got to do stuff on the other phone too, and it's jumbling. But I'm also logging in to look at my trades, and I'm like, oh, so good to get in early. So good to get in early.
Bro, screw you,
I'm feeling the vibes.
No. I am not gonna let you say it because screw you. I saw it on the leaderboard. You are 35 and I'm like 52. So I was like, what in the world just happened? No wonder Elston is like, yeah, I love Shao's technical analysis. He didn't compliment me. Like everybody compliment Shao. Nobody compliment me. I know that for a fact that, yeah, guys, I suck at trading. I suck at playing. Guess I'm just good at talking on spaces. But it's good to be back day 2. I want to check in with some of our new speakers today. First off, I want to throw it over to Pachara, GM.
Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you guys today?
I am great, and it's always a vibe to invite you on spaces, man. How are you feeling today? Today, like a lot of crazy things is happening. We have the plus airdrop. We have some of the games going TGE. How's lately for you? How's life lately with you?
Life is good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in my PJs right now in the space. I woke up a bit late. I had like a birthday party last night, so I'm feeling really good.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. But what's one crazy thing you did on your birthday?
Oh my god, you make me sound so boring. What I didn't do is
play
eat those
Web3
dancing
games. Play Web3 games.
I did a stream. I went out. I ate a really good cake, please buy mango cakes. They are the top.
Well, as long as no crazy things, but waking up late in a crazy cycle in Web3, I like to say like that is crazy. So I'm gonna take that. Thank you for joining the next day after your birthday, but just gonna say happy belated birthday while on your birthday playing Web3 games, guys. It can't get any more bullish than this. All right, Peter Pan, GM, how you doing?
GM, how are you?
I'm good. It's your birthday yesterday again. Just checking, or today or tomorrow. I don't want to be like late wishing people birthday.
No, it's not. It's not. But happy birthday, Pacha. We have
Thank
two Thai
you.
girls here. It's always nice to join the same
Love the
space as
love.
Pacha.
Yes. How's things with you? I know. You Asia is really wrapping up in terms of event. We have Thailand. We have GM
Yeah.
Vietnam. How's things for you? I know you have been crazily cooking for Web3 gamings over in Asia, especially these two regions.
Yeah. So bullish for Asia this year. It's really the place to be, and everything. And it's crazy. A lot of things happening. It's really hard to keep up, and we all go 24/7 all the time. But I mean, if you look into things leading to the end of the year, there's just so much happening, not just in Thailand, but like you said, Asia, Southeast Asia, so bullish.
Oh man, nice. I want to check in. I feel like this today panel is like Southeast Asia. Like we have Pachera, we have Peter
Mhm.
Pan, we have Solly, who's a little bit white blood, 50%, but he's in Hong Kong, so we forgive him, right? Solly, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, Mo. I'm good. It's my birthday. And
Happy birthday.
half
Yeah.
my my half white ass is doing good, man. I just had a very tasty pizza dinner, like a good half white boy. So yeah, all is well, bro.
Oh man, this guy. All right, I'm not too sure whether it's your birthday, but I know when you're coming to Malaysia on the 28th. That's definitely a birthday, so can't wait for it. All right, guys, before we get into the space, and today's topic is 2024, the year of gaming. I know you guys will have a lot of crazy hot take, doing a little bit of housekeeping. So if you guys look up on the spaces, basically we are live streaming as well, because this is going to be a 2 hours spaces. First hour, general Web3 topic with all of these great, I would say key leaders, key opinion leaders of people like to say KOLs. I'm not too sure if Asia loves it or not, but yes, first hour is gonna be about Web3 gaming, how bullish are they, what they are doing, and the future of the space. Segment number 2 is where it gets a little bit more spicy, because there is a competition. It's called the Gambit Championship Season 1. Me and Shao head on right now. I lose a bit. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna be honest. Day 1 feels like I'm leading because I'm 35. Day 2, I'm 52. And Shao is ranked 32. So Shao is really doing well. All you gotta do is click on the Better Showdown profile, see what's going on. Go on to bettershowdown.com. You can join now. So more of the details later in hour number 2. Let's get into the topic of today. 2024, the year of gaming. So I want to break a little bit of ice. Being in Web3 gaming for a long time, I want to know what's something you like and dislike about the industry. Pachara, go ahead. I got to throw you the hard question.
Ooh. Honestly, for me, when I look at Web3 gaming projects on Twitter, my first ever reaction, if I don't see any gameplay, for me, that's a no for me. And I honestly, like, I'm trying to think what else. I think games should be really more involved with the community, not to name any, but like I think it's just really important. I think playtesting. Before I got into Web3, I actually worked in a gaming company. So we did a lot of like playtest and like getting feedback from communities and like, gamers. So I think it's really important to really revolve as well around the community. And I don't like it when projects don't value their community or like feedback. And they don't take feedback as well. So I think that's really, really important. So yeah, that's my thought.
All right, that is actually quite a valid take, right? You say that you are a Web3 game, but you don't really have a game, and you go and launch token. Yes or no, Pachera? A so-called Web3 game comes in, launch a token, but zero gameplay. It's a no-no for you, or
That's a
maybe
no more. No, that's a straight no for me.
okay.
No game, no play. No
No
way.
game, no play. All right, Shao, what do you think about this hot take from Pachara?
Oh, I 100% agree with it. You know, when you're building a game, you probably should have a game. I think that's pretty that simple as that, right? It's one of those things that it's commonly known, but even then, like it's even more bullish if they have multiple games going on in playtest. So she's spot on right there. And then on top of everything else, you know, building with community, it's super important in Web3 because it really shows you the narration, that like kind of narrative and storytelling of what Web3 gaming really is, which is really building and effectively having that constant feedback loop with your community. So it's a big deal. She's
Oh,
spot on.
all right. Peter Pan, what's your take on this? Or if you have other no-nos for Web3 game.
No, I think like I mean I agree 100%. I think also like when we see that it's more like short term games, right? And it overshadows good game design or what the project is really building. So I mean like yes, but then at the same time it's also about communications. And if you're building with communities where they will become your supporter or their super users and so on, like I think that communications and then like sharing what you're building as well. So it doesn't mean that they don't have things in the pipeline, right? And then I think for that, like as a discovery player, I want to explore how else I can be more involved in the game, right? Like really contribute to the success of the game. And I think like for me, I look into more in depth of what's really beyond short term games. So completely agree with what she said.
All right. Besides this, what else that you like? So we talk about dislike, but I want to talk a little bit about like. We gotta be positive a little bit, guys. So
Mhm.
what are some of the things that you like?
Why are we so negative today? No, I love like with Web3, right? The potential of players empowerment in Web3 gaming. It's like that's what really different, right? So you can really truly own in-game items or participate in certain type of decision making through, like communities or the process of making a game. And transparency is so important. And I think like what we see now in this cycle as well, like it just evolved into not just multiple games, but something else that's more like everyday, something that is more interactive and more meaningful. So I really like that.
All right, more interactive and meaningful. I gotta check in a little bit with Forza. Forza, checking in. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, bro. GM,
All right,
GM,
I need
everyone.
to hear your view as a gamer, people who actively participating in all of like the different gameplays, right? So if I'm gonna throw that question to you, the icebreaking question, what's something you like or dislike about the industry? What you want to talk about, bro?
I think like we wanna, like understand how a game development is. Like Web3 is really fast paced. Like everything, like if you see like this evening, it would be like bearish, and next tomorrow morning, if a coin or whatever it is, if it's a bullish news, the whole sentiment and emotions it changes to positivity. So that's how fast paced this industry is. But Web3 gaming, so this something is really new. Like we are here for long term, but the whole industry, the whole people in this, they want the results. They want the game within 1 month, 2 months. I know, like it's a lot of pressure, a lot of things, but everything takes time. Like, but even if like the support we give to the team, like when they do TG or when they launch game, you just don't go with the negative. Like you need to point it out, but you shouldn't be go hard. You need to work with them, and you need to better the process or reviews, or what did they miss out wrong. The way they calculated is not looking good for the, like it evolves. Like they would have thought it like 3 months back this would have been better, but for the current scenario, it would have been a really a old way of thinking. The market would have been updated. Everybody would have got another competitor would have gone even further ahead in creating an awesome game. The idea and the creativity would have been pushed even further. So we have to change it to the current meta always. So that thing we have to work day to day. So I think that's the something I want to see, but we need to give them also the time and benefit of doubt. But the one thing I really support is whatever it is, the whole industry they support, like also they're not like, okay, like there are fight or, but there are also like supporters, there are genuine people who are like, I will give you guys the benefit of doubt, we will wait for you, but you need to prove to them, it's not like, I heard this when I joined the space. Web3 is the only industry where you get fund without any VCs or anything else. They don't ask you the product. They give you the fund, they give you the money, you develop it till for 3 to 4 years. No one, like the amount of fundings people can make in Web3 is crazy. When Web2 people hear about the funding now the Web3 industry generates. So that support is something I'm so proud of Web3. Yeah, that's my take.
Oh, right.
And they have to deliver on that.
Shout, not shout, Forza, right? That is a banging take, dude. I love it, right? Because honestly, when you talk about how the market shift or sentiment shift, we see it so many times, right? Just an announcement of what the meme price is. People that is like so bullish change their PFP to that so-called new collection and stuff. Instantly, the next day, everybody's flooding it. So in Web3, every decision or even every announcement, we see that how one announcement can really impact and shift the whole narrative of the game. I think that's really important. So for me, if I were to answer, right, it's really the founders or even the builders that understand what their player wants and what their players needs, right? So it's like you see projects, for example, when they did something, a launch, an announcement, choosing the price, choosing the date, and if the community vibes with it, it makes them even stronger, right? So I think that is a valid take. Oh man, I want to pass it over to David. I saw David is on the space as well. Checking in, David. Are you there? GM, buddy, Mr. Post Malone.
Hey guys, what's up, GM? Yeah, I absolutely love talking about gaming. The past few days have been all about like celebrity meme coins and stuff. So I actually enjoy the other side of Web3 where there's normal people and we're not joined by rappers like Amber Rose and I mean Offset and Amber Rose. But bro, I was just listening to this space. I'm stretching and I pinched a nerve in my neck. I don't know how the heck this happens. I think that's a sign for me to leave meme coins alone today and like play a game. Maybe the tapper game because I don't have to stretch that much. So yeah, definitely gonna look into that one. But hold on, what are the best games right now? Hold on, Shadow Battles. Okay, these guys are lit. Super dope branding. All right, I think I'm in the right space, Cube.
Dude, when is the last time you played a Web3 game, man? I feel like you've been on a roll with celebrity meme coins and all of that shit. Hosting spaces 24/7. When is the last time you played Web3 game, man?
Oh man, honestly, it's been technically I'm playing a Web3 game every single day because literally Twitter is some sort of MMORPG combined with a PvP FPS game at the end of the day. But oh man, honestly, a real game. Let me think. Probably Clash Royale, like something I just pull out on the phone, and I'm waiting for someone to make a Web3 version of that. I think that's gonna be a dope one. But man, Call of Duty few months ago, Fortnite a few months ago. Yeah, bro, like I'm rusty. I actually might need to hire a trainer to get me back into video game playing shape before I even claim to be playing games anymore. Like we do spaces and there's literally the professionals over here. I can't embarrass myself. I don't know. I might put a tweet out. I'm looking for a video game trainer.
you know what Shao just DM me? It's like David sounds tired. Not too sure, but how's your energy level, bro? How many Red Bulls in so far?
Bro, all right, for no Red Bull, all I drink is coffee, and I haven't drank that much. I only drank like a quarter of a gallon so far in the past 3 hours. I was about to chug some, and then I pinched this nerve, but no rest for I don't even know the saying. I'm about to chug some coffee and just get it in, but yeah, not tired. Shao, how are you gonna say that I'm tired, bro? I'm never tired. I have unlimited energy. There's like meme coin code mixed with some NFTs in my DNA. Like it's almost impossible for me to not have energy.
I know, man. Dude, Shao mentioned it just to trigger you so that we could hear, David 10x shouting on spaces.
Right. Pump them up.
Yeah, pump
Gaslight
it
'em.
up. That's it. Gaslight you, pump you up. But yes, I want to go back to the speaker of today, Solly. The next question is this, right? Right now, what are some of like the gaming mats are you see that you love it?
Well, first of all, I really suck at Battle Showdown, dude. I've been trying to play.
It's
I've
hard,
like,
bro. It's competitive.
dude, I've like dropped $30 on it already on my ELS because I keep dying. But so much fun. I'm definitely gonna keep playing. So things that I'm loving right now is that we are really seeing. It's such a huge shift, and honestly, such a breath of fresh air coming into into this new era of Web3 gaming. Let's say, been around since since 2020, and I remember a lot of the games that were coming out were these sort of pre-alpha sort of meta games that weren't really games, whereas now you're really seeing a lot of the studios and a lot of attention being put on the actual gameplay itself, right? And I love what Battle Showdown are doing, especially like on one side you have the gameplay, you have the high skill game, and then on the other side you have a trading competition that is very suited towards the degens, right? So you have both sides of the spectrum where you are catering to all audiences. I think for some games, if you focus too heavily on let's say a super well produced AAA game, not everyone's going to have the hardware or the skill to be able to compete at a high level. And you all know degens love trading and love seeing their bags pumped. So it's cool to see that guys like Battle Showdown are sort of playing to both sides.
Solly, you do know that compliments not gonna get you the 50,000 giveaway, right?
God
know
damn
that,
it, dude! I thought you told me it was.
No, bro. Compliments won't get you anywhere. You gotta play. You gotta
Oh
trade. You gotta
man.
join the leaderboard. Come on. If you're not top 50, sorry. If you're not top 55, because I'm 52, you're
Hold
not
on,
good
wait,
enough.
Hugh. They're giving away $50,000, like dollar, not peso, $50,000.
Ringgit, bro. Ringgit.
Bro, what? Who's giving giveaways like that anymore? Battle Showdown, $50,000. How? Oh, my, bro, that's crazy. You know how many meme coins and NFTs you can get with that? NFTs are literally at zero. You could get 69 million of them with $50,000.
Come down, David. Come down, David. I gotta onboard you properly. After this, I'm gonna send you the website. You gotta join in the fun and knows like, all right, this is it. But Shao, I'm coming for your ass. All right, more of that in segment 2. All right, so Solly, you mentioned something. But dude, you gotta join the game. All right. I want to transition over to Pachara. All right. We talk about degen gaming, right? How it's easy for people to play, people to onboard, people to get connected with the game. So for you itself, when you go on to Web3 game, I believe like every content creator or even key opinion leader in the space, they have games or style that they vibe to, right? So for you, would it be like the degen gaming kind of narrative, or like the AAA game that is serious, hardcore, leading up to like esports gaming and all of those? Which do you think will it's easier for people to come into the space and something that you like more?
Ooh, okay. So honestly, something that I like more. Personally, I like more high fidelity games like PC desktop games just because I have my setup and it's just so much easier for me to be a PC master race than to like type on my like mobile because I suck at mobile games. But I think for like mass adoption, I think this topic, honestly, mobile is the way to go. And I tried out a mobile game yesterday from Super Champs, and I'm not really keen on mobile games, but I was kind of feeling it. The graphics were really good, um, super cute aesthetics, and it was just so addicting. I played till like 2 in the morning after my birthday party, which is not good. Um, but it's super fun, and I think it really depends, as a player. I like RPG games. Like I like stuff like something I used to play a lot was The Witcher and like Dragon Age Inquisition, Baldur's Gate. So I kind of go to those kind of games, but it really, really just depends as a player what you like. Because we've got some people in the space probably that prefers like FPS games like Fortnite battle royales. We've got people in the space that likes like the really, really degen games where you just gamble everything all or nothing. So honestly, there's so many games out there for people to play. One game I really like that kind of caters to everything that I played recently was Mixed Mob. Because I play it as a gamer, but people can also wager when I play and they can watch me. So it's kind of like an arena. I feel very pressured. Last time I played with their like top player. He had like 700 wins, and I had like 12 wins. And their whole community, if you're out there, the Mixed Mob community, FU, they all voted against me that I would lose. And I was so freaking mad. I was like, what? Are you guys for real? And you know what, guys? I won. So yeah, you guys
Nice.
lost your money.
All right, you know
Show
what?
it.
You know what? Fajira, we gotta get you on board to Better Showdown, because the moment that you go, I'm gonna buy your bits, and I know that you're gonna show them who is boss in the game. That's it. That's it. So guys, we gotta rally up. Instantly when she joined, Pitcher Pen, Solly, David, Graham, let's buy the bits and run it up. And
100%.
yep.
That was such a low key flex, by the way. It was like, I'm like, I'm
F you,
playing
it's
this
like- it's
game.
like
They're all
if you have-
betting against me, but I fucking win.
Let them know, who they betted against. They lost all that and make small money.
All right, that is how you gotta run it up and get people to win. I think we've been seeing, it's not just for Web3 game used to be just for the gamers, right? But now there's a lot of people out there that love to join in on the ecosystem and community, but probably don't have the time to play the game. So now you can do different wagering against people and stuff, which makes things fun. But Pitcher Ben, I saw when Pachira said mobile games are the way to go, you click the laughing emoji twice. You gotta explain a little bit why.
Yeah,
I saw that. You can't escape from my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been playing a lot of games recently, but for me, it's more like convenient, right? And then being able to try different type of games is so important, because it, like Pachara said, also we all have different preferences and interests. And it also depends on how you feel on that day, right? Sometimes you want to play something that's immersive, where you need the whole setup for yourself. Sometimes you're just playing something casual. And I'm more like a sucker for casual games. I shared this earlier as well. Like, I spend so much time and money on Candy Crush. So so Web3 actually works for me, because I can actually get something and actually own something for my time and assets. So going back to what Solly said earlier, like when I tried Battle Showdown the other day or last week, it was so hard, but it was so fun, and onboarding experience was so cool. And I like that nowadays with games, like you have so many ways to interact, right? If you don't have time, you don't feel as confident like trying the game, that actually like there is so many different ways to participate. But I like games that like it's just so easy to interact and so easy to play however and wherever you want. So I think like if we're going back to the meta, I think this is actually like something to really look into. And so many ways to spin off as well. So I really like the two side of the spectrum.
Yeah. And I gotta ask you, man. You say you spend a lot, either time and money
Don't
on Candy
don't
Crush, right?
don't
How much? How much? I gotta
don't
ask how much.
no. Cause like on my birthday we'll talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
And
I'll wait for.
like the funny thing is, last week when I tried the Battle Showdown the first time, and George is here, so I see him in the audience. Like we did the betting part, right, where everyone was. I think you that I was gonna win. I actually he did, but like guys, if you guys join the tournament with Battle Showdown, please spare some betting on me too, not just such a. Yeah, I think like I spent some time sharpening my skills. I think I'm actually better than last week.
All right, okay. Let me switch a little bit of question. Maybe the whole experience of Candy Crush, spending is a little bit painful for you to remember. No worries, but I gotta ask: any games right now in Web3 that have that same effect on you and makes you spend a lot of money? Is there any? If yes, which game? If no, why?
Okay, so spending. I don't want to share this here in the space, because it's actually like depends how you see it, but actually like time wise, I got really sucked into Sunflower Land.
Okay.
Like actually, like yeah, that's like really for me. That's crack.
All right. Is it because of like the farming? Like you need to farm it?
I think there's a psychology to it, but actually, like I've really invested in that. Like I schedule myself like every 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours harvesting. I couldn't sleep. I dreamt about it. Like serious crack.
You can use and put this on sometimes.
Shao, you need to mute yourself, bro.
Yep, sorry about it.
All right, Peter Pan.
That's true. I've been mistaken for an Ewok 3 times today.
All right, Peter Pan. Thank you for that. I feel like there's a lot of games to it, right? But setting up 15 minutes to play the game, I know you are farming really hard. That is the degen method to play this kind of game. Solly, how about you, man? Are you setting any 15 minutes timer to do something? You're not degen. Get out from.
I feel like it'd be inappropriate if I said what my 15-minute timer is for. But yeah, like right now, dude, I'm just losing my ELS, and I'm just
you're playing while on Spaces.
No, no, maybe I have to beat Pachara, bro. But that's not gonna happen. Dude, I'm so bad at the game. It's so funny.
You know what, Elston, you gotta set this up. Me versus Solid. That's it. Me versus Solid. We gotta do this because let's see who suck more in Web3 games, right? Okay,
let's do it.
Ready?
Let's do it.
But based on the topic of discussion today, 2024, the year of gaming. Pass it back to you, Solly. What do you think about this title? Are we there yet? It's like 2025, more crazy stuff happening. What do you think? Is it still early or we are maturing? What's your take?
I think we're maturing. I think, but we are still early. Just to kind of say yes to all of your answers. I think we're finally seeing good teams with good games, with good products, with a good understanding of the space as well. And not teams that are either on one end, again, coming all the way from Web 2 and have no idea about what it's like in Web 3 and how we interact with one another, what the CT landscape looks like. And at the same time, it's not all the other, all the way on the other end of the spectrum where it's super just just playing this trading game, right? I think now, if we're looking at gaming in the traditional sense of the word, I think we're finally seeing that happy medium, like I mentioned before. But I think we're still not 100% there yet. I think we still have a little ways to go. But in terms of where we are as a space, where we are as an industry, I think we're definitely a long way further up the road than we were. Now I think is a matter of how do we bring more gamers into the space, and I think no one's quite cracked that code fully, but we're getting there. 100%, we're getting there.
All right, got it. Pachira, what do you think about this? That statement, 2024 is the year of Web3 gaming.
I think we're still very, very early. Like for me, I really agree with what Solly said. We're early, and I think when you go to like Web 2 people, right? If you went 2 years ago, first of all, 2 years ago, we didn't really have that many like MVP games, like any betas and anything. Like there wasn't many playable games, where nowadays you can really feel like there's just so much quality in the games. You can tell like the teams have been like, spending their time. They know what they're doing as well, compared to like 2 years ago where there wasn't that many fluctuations of games. And 2 years ago, I swear to God, if you went on like Twitch and you just trolled someone and said like, do you play Web3 games? Like you would instantly get cancelled and stuff like that. Where nowadays, like I recently I watched like Jonah's video where he went around to like Twitch streamers and asked them like what they thought about Web3 games. And overall, like the sentiment, like obviously it's still like it's a lot better than now than before, but like people have warmed up to the idea of it. Like they know it, they're more mature of Web3 gaming. Have they fully converted it? No. But I think in the future, it wouldn't be Web3 gaming. It'd just be gaming, and then we'll have that ownership. Like we'll have that extra add-on, right? Kind of like money. Like think about when we did like PayPal. I don't know. This is a terrible example, but I'm hungover, so it's okay. But back then, we had to pay by cash. We didn't have online. We couldn't buy stuff online, and now we have this extra add-on. And I think with Web3, it's kind of like having that extra layer. If people really want to play the game, want to have ownership. I'm still waiting for a Web3 Genshin game because I've spent so much money in that you don't want to know. Where can I spend all my money on that? On Web3, please. Thank you.
All right. I feel like everyone here, I gotta ask, like, next time, that is a good banger ice-breaking question. What game you spend the most money on? But you mentioned something, right? The changes in people over the years. What do you think the main cause of changes? Is it because they experience themselves, or is it like there's more education on what Web3 game actually is? Back to you.
I think back then, like people just thought like Web3 gaming was like a complete scam. Like they didn't even think they had like games. They just thought it was just like a website you click and like you can just like, I don't know, press magic buttons and get magic money and then get rugged. I think that's the sentiment overall. Like I have my sister, she works in like a AAA gaming company, which I cannot say. But like she at the time, like if you told her like 3 years ago, she absolutely hates Web3 games, and she used to think like what I did was really silly. But now like it's changed, like the sentiments changed. Like I've showed her like some gameplays of like some Web3 games I've been playing recently, and she's like, oh, okay, like there's actually games, like it's interesting. And like she's just more open to that idea. She still wouldn't play it just because I think the main barrier for her, when you hear the word like Web3 or crypto, I think it's just very intimidating for new users of the technology and stuff, and they don't know where to start. So it's more of us to kind of be the one that's kind of why I started content creating. And like if you've seen my content, I make it really easy and dumbify it just because I'm trying to bring new people in. And like my plan is like if we have a bear, like I'm just going to go back on Twitch and just play Web2 games and then kind of educate people for the next ball. So like we need people to like kind of educate them, and like every time they ask a question, they feel like it's dumb. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm asking this question, but what does this mean? And we just need to be there and just like hold that hand and bring them in, if that makes sense. I'm sorry for rambling.
No, that makes total sense. I think if you were to compare right now, even the games or the product offering is so much better compared to 2 years ago, right? I think like when people talk about Web3 gaming, they thought it's just, clicking off the button, coins flying out, and then you catch out every day and then you just make profit, like a big Ponzi scam or things like that. But right now, people actually, there's content creator creating more content for Web3 games. There's, different tournaments, there's in real life events, there's so much of like, this kind of things happening. And I think that's why, one of the reason that the space is maturing and kind of like it. But I do agree what you say, man. I'm not too sure when, but I believe one day on Spaces, I'll be just like, yeah, these games. I wouldn't even say like, Web3 games, but now we still have to do that. Peter Pan, what do you think about this? And any add-on for you on this statement?
That eventually, everyone will see it as, gaming, right? So it's not just going to be Web2 and Web3 anymore, because I think, we see Web3 elements that enhance core gameplay and not to replace it. And then later on, when players can truly own their experience and assets and so on, and take it across different titles or different kind of interactions, I think for them that's more innovative and that's more positive, and it actually takes time for people to really understand that the potentials of it. And I think seeing how things are happening now in the space where you have like more things integrated into, like, for example, social games, right? I think that's something that make it easier for people to understand and to participate as well. So it doesn't require a lot of effort, onboarding experience for people. And I think like we're slowly seeing that happening now in the space. So more positive and more ability for people to really get into the technology side of the development.
Got it. Okay, I do have one follow-up question, right? We talk about development, we talk about, games being more matured or even their offering is much better, right? But if you want to talk about, game versus technology or even thought of like new narrative, for example, gaming on Bitcoin, gaming on different L1, L2 chains, right now, 404 on gaming. Do you think all of this thing makes a difference for people to come in on a different manner? Or if eventually it's not about the tech, but how good the game is. What's your thought on this?
For me,
Yep.
or so honestly, I haven't explored that many new innovations yet, so I can't really say. I think it's interesting and it's always good to have options for players to explore. So because everyone has their own interests and preferences, right? So it's good to have that. But I think in the future, there needs to be a way to streamline things and make it very simplified, right? Because if we add more complexities to the game, it's always going to create more barriers. So that's just my take. But for BTC, for example, I think it's quite interesting. 404 is also interesting. Just haven't really experienced it yet, so I can't really say much. In terms of comparison.
No worries. I will invite you to more spaces. Because why I say that, because I just did a Bitcoin on gaming and foreign gaming, and I find it super interesting because like the conversation will be completely different from what people are talking about, right? For them, it's usually like when you talk about different narratives, and then their focus will be more on the technology, like why building on Bitcoin, why using 404, which is NFT and token together. But then when you talk on like general gaming, for example, gaming on Polygon, gaming on AVAX, and all of this is not really on the chain, but it's more towards like the gameplay or how what does the game look like. So I feel like there's two sides of conversation. One is like really focusing on the tech, on how a different chain or different technology helps to elevate the game. So I think that it's actually a good conversation. All right, I know Solly says he needs to be right back. So no worries on that. Want to check in with Grim, man. Grim, how you feeling today, bro?
Oh, man, I'm a bit sick. I feel like I got COVID or something. I got
Dude,
constant headache. Holy fuck, man.
What you did, bro? What you did? You went to Pajara's party without me, and then you got drunk.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
a lot of people.
sure. Nah, man. It's probably like from this weekend. I went out with a friend to lunch. I don't normally get sick, so this is definitely something weird because it gives me those kind of symptoms. But enough about that. More into gaming. And to answer the question that Pacharo was saying about a kind of game that looks like it has those elements of like MMO and it's like artsy like Zelda. I remember there was one called Nino Kuni and they had like Web3 elements and it was sort of like that artsy kind of style gaming. She should have a look at it because I think she will like it.
Okay. That is a
Send
plug.
it my way.
Yep, send it her way, Grim. But I hope you get rest. I know there's tons of shit to do, but hopefully you get some rest, bro. I want to throw it back to Solly because Solly is back. GM checking in, bro. Did you just grab another beer?
No.
That sounds guilty as fuck. That sounds
No.
guilty as fuck. All right. I gotta ask you this, right? Why I know that you are the ambassador or the face of Motoverse, and obviously racing game in Web3 is not as common as like tons of racing game, right? But when you for example go out and engage in Web2 people, telling them, hey, why not move over to your games in Web3, what is the biggest hurdle for you, bro?
So the one thing that I think as racing games, I think the one thing that we do have the advantage on is the fact that in something like a concept like interoperability is much easier to understand when it comes to when we try to tell people, hey, like what we're aiming to build is an ecosystem where you can come and buy your car, you can come and buy your bike, you can come and buy your driver, your avatar, and be able to use that particular asset across multiple different games. Like right now, and what I keep telling people is say you want to drive a Porsche GT3, right? And you want to drive that in Gran Turismo. Well, first of all, you need a PlayStation. You need a copy of Gran Turismo. If you want the authentic experience, you need a steering wheel that is PS5 or PlayStation compatible. And then there you go. You're away driving your Porsche. But then what happens if you want to drive that in Forza Motorsport? Right now, all of a sudden, you have to buy a copy of Forza Motorsport. But oh wait, that's on Xbox. So now you need an Xbox, and you need to buy a steering wheel that's compatible with Xbox. So all of a sudden, this problem becomes exponentially huge, right? So what we're trying to solve, and the way we like to explain it, is one car, many games. And so I think that's something that is easily understandable. The hardest thing about what we're trying to do is racing games cost a ton of money to build. There are obviously a lot of people who are very, very well established in the racing genre space. But we're working with some extremely talented studios to kind of solve that problem and to build out what we're trying to do. So I think it's a matter of time. And again, when I say we're early, it's the fact that I know there are studios that have a lot of games in the works that have AAA level games. But these things take time to build, and we're getting there. So yeah, that's both the opportunity and the biggest challenge that we have.
All right. Because of Peter Pan, I gotta ask you this question: what's the game that you spend your most money on, bro?
Shit.
I already got both of them. I gotta know yours, man.
This is super nerdy, but like I do a lot of sim racing. So I spend
super nerdy, bro.
No, but like as in like it's not, I wish I spent a shitload of money on like Mario Kart, but I didn't, right? I spent a shitload of money on a sim racing game called iRacing, which is like it's what your best friend Max Verstappen uses. So yeah, that's their model's kind of broken. They make you buy everything. They make you buy all the cars, all the tracks. But yeah, I spent way too much on that.
Feels like that this is a good, or I think a good question. Everybody just have different takes in terms of which game they spend, and it's really like when you spend and you say you really spend, like, dude, iRacing, you need to have the whole rig and stuff like that. I know. All right, David, you want to answer? What's the craziest game you play, man, and you spend? Go ahead.
Oh, bro, there are two games that I spent a very unhealthy amount of money on, and they're two completely different games. Like, you would never assume that these two would be the ones coming from me. But one, bro, Clash of Clans, I don't know how, but I feel like I could have gone to like a Benz or a BMW dealership and got something much nicer than all of the money I flushed down that non-crypto, non-NFT, non-ownership related game that doesn't give anything back to their community. I don't know why they don't get fudded. But bro, the other game that I don't even want to think about it because I still play it, and I dedicated another unhealthy amount of time to is Magic the Gathering. Bro, if I try to like go back and add it up, that would mean I need to take 69 days off of work, and that might make the apocalypse come. So I'm not even going to do that because I don't want to do that to you guys. I can't do that to the community. I'm not like Clash of Clans, but bro, a significant amount of money. And if I even say half of it, you guys would probably think I'm lying.
Bro, are you just trying to prove on Spaces that you are the real Post Malone? Because I know for a fact that Post Malone plays Magic the Gathering, dude. All right, guys, let me explain.
Bro,
hold on. Let me explain a little bit.
He's my alt. My alt. I taught him how to play.
All right, let me explain a little bit. So I have not seen David until this one-time phone call when he, opened up his camera. It's like, shit, that is Post Malone. But some, Graham would say that is Post Maloney. So it's up to you guys. It's up to your wild imagination. But just imagine Post Malone without the tattoos. That is David. And you guys share the same hobby. Oh man, that is your 69 cousin. Dude, you gotta get him on Spaces. Launch one of this meme coin, bro.
Plus, he has the One Ring card.
Bro, I wish. He paid $2 million for that. Do you know how many meme coins I would have got rugged on if I spent $2 million? A lot.
Okay. I know, David, you gotta go in like the next 8 minutes. One more question to you, and then to all of the speakers as well, right? So we've been talking about the game that you spend the most money on. So what makes you, for example, Clash? Let's talk about Clash of Clans, right? What makes you first started playing the game, and what was the factor that you get hooked on and you spend so much money on it?
Oh, bro,
Please do not
honestly,
tell
how
me
I
Instagram
found it,
ads, bro. Please do not tell me Instagram
bro,
ads.
honestly,
I
it
would be
probably
very
was
shocked.
some kind of ads. I don't remember, and that speaks to the game. Like that's some brainwashing, hypnotizing kind of stuff in there, and it should be called Clash of Crack because it is just that addicting. Like that. That's how they got me. They put something inside of that code. Like they did some secret mind control experiments with the CIA. But yeah, I don't even want to think about that. I might have to down. You're about to make me re-download that app. I'm about to flush more years down the toilet. But man, oh shit. All right, got that one out.
Don't do it,
I don't even want to
David.
think about
Don't do
Bro,
it. Don't
add
do
me,
it.
add me,
I
bro.
also
Let's,
feel
let's,
Do
that.
it,
let's
do it.
let's
bro.
play.
But
Add me.
Magic the Gathering, man. It was some friends I was playing that game when I was young. And one thing that actually really got me into it is way back in the day, they used to have something called the JSS, the Junior Super Series, was this big tournament. Like every big trading card game has regionals and nationals and world championships and everything like that. Magic the Gathering had one specific for younger kids where they did it, a big tournament at nationals. Your parents go with you, and up to 13 years old. And you won a bunch of they gave away scholarship money. Like they were doing things to get the parents to encourage the kids to play, which honestly, like that's a really good formula. We just can't do that here in Web3 because we've got too many I don't know, all roads lead back to meme coins, but like it's just not the right environment to bring your 11-year-old kid to at this exact moment unless you're going to heavily supervise them. But that's what got me into it. And then just like the community, the competitiveness, playing the game, having a casual section and a very tournament focused section. I don't know, like that art storyline, like that's one game, one community that's just something different to me.
All right. So Junior Super Series, get your parents to bring you, and that's how you cultivate them to hook on the game and spend their life saving on it. All right, I got it. That is a good strategy. All right, Pajera, how about you? What was your onboarding journey to that game, and like what got you hooked on?
Oh man. Well, before I start that, I want to say something about Clash of Clans. Like, I have a friend, and he's been playing it for like, I don't even know, like years. I don't want to know, but it's disgusting. And every time I look at his iPad, it's just like a repellent because he's so locked in, and he plays it every day. He's religiously on it, and I can't explain it. It just disgusts me. That's why I didn't get into Clash of Clans. Like, bro, guys, I feel like they're giving crack to them. I don't know, like what's going on there. Seems like a cult or something. I don't know. Um, for me, I got into Genshin 2021 COVID. This is when we all stayed home and we all had like a experience with COVID, right? I don't know how I found my way into Genshin, but that was that. All these cute waifus, you know, that was that, and I just never left.
All right. So the second onboarding strategy is use waifu, guys. Just use waifu. But what David says is true. It's not Clash of Clans. It's a Clash of Crack. David, please do not. I know you just went to rehab, tried to get rid of playing Clash of Clans. So I do not want you to fall back into that trap again. All right, Peter Pan. How about you?
Candy Crush actually got my mom hooked on it. So it's actually the other way around. I think in Web3 it's gonna be the other way around as well, where instead of having the parent supervision, it's actually us doing that for them. But your question is on the onboarding experience or how I got into games, or
the onboarding experience of you playing
yeah,
the game and then what got you hooked.
the
So your mom play it, your mom introduced to you, and then you were
no,
talking
I
with her.
introduced to them.
Oh,
I introduced to her. Yeah. So, but no, I mean, like if we're talking about Clash of Clans, obviously like the ads, right? Because it looks interesting. I also downloaded this thing, what I started doing with Hollywood stars now. What's called Coin Master with Jennifer Lopez, but I didn't play it. That's like I'm like, why? So I think like for me, it's more like curiosity of how it would be. But then, yeah, obviously, we are also very distracted now. There's so many options in the space. So I think like onboarding obviously have to be seamless, easy, but then I think what's really challenging is how people can really get hooked, right? I think being able to play or share your achievements with friends is one of the things. Like, I think back in the days where we had like games on Facebook, right, where it's like so much fun because you just send requests to your friends. That was one of the things where I think that we don't have enough of that yet. Yeah, did I answer your question?
Yeah, for sure. And I think when you talk about Facebook gaming, it's just funny because I remember playing like Pet Society.
Yes.
And I do not know why, I spend so much time playing it, after school, just trying to, take care of the animals and stuff. It's like, all right, calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down, puke. But yes, that is crazy. But you mentioned Coin Master. I do have it downloaded on my phone because because one of the celebrities, just chilling it. You have Jennifer Lopez, you have, the Kardashians as well. And it's like, yeah, maybe, maybe I want to go and download it. But yeah, I'm not hooked on it yet. But I heard that is the latest drug for David. So, just putting it out there. But yes, guys, last but not least, Mr. Soleh. I think like I already got the answer for you, man. You just love racing, and Max is playing it, so you want to be like link up to Max and beat his ass. Is that right?
Dude, I'm my elo is too low to get in his lobbies, bro. Dude, it's fucking sad.
Dude, I gotta ask, right? Going into F1 a little bit, Max obviously is good. In iRacing, he's good as well. But if you want to compare, like, is he the best iRacer? Or, there's like people, in the esports team that is better than him?
Nah. So they call people that are like esports pros, they call them aliens, because the shit they do when they're driving these simulators is like it's impossible. And Max is like, he's like different universe kind of alien, bro. He is better than most of the esports pros. When the Italian Grand Prix weekend, he competed in the 24 hours of Nürburgring on the simulator. A few hours before the Formula One race started, he won the 24 hours race with his teammates, and then he went and won the Formula One race. Dude, the guy's a freaking animal, bro. He's just living a different life.
Okay. You know what? I can't wait for another 30 days so I could finally get my ass into a simulator, try it out, and see shit. It is hard as fuck. All right, guys. This is a wrap up of the first segment with you guys. Hopefully, you had a great time here. To all the audience that's listening, guys, if you like the conversation so far, no, do not worry. We have one more hour to go. Do like, retweet the space, and if you have any question about Gambit Championship Season 1, we are coming in today, number 2. Please drop in on the comment section. We will love to answer all of them. Once again, shout out to Pachira, Solly, Peter Pan, and David and Grim as well for joining this first segment. I'm going to play some tunes while we chill a little bit, wait for Shao to come back, and then we will go into the hardcore analysis. All right, guys, chill out.
Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Bitch, go get your ass a job and leave my my ass alone. Just go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Just go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Just go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone. Just go get your ass a job and leave my ass alone.
All right, we are back at segment number 2. Shao, mic test. I know every time you leave, you gotta adjust your mic a little bit. Testing, testing. Are you loud and clear, bro?
Yeah. Can you hear me? How am I? Is the volume too low? Is it just right?
You sound like a sexy dad, bro.
Oh, well, yeah, apologies. You definitely heard Dad's voice come out when I had to tell my son to get ready for school.
Yeah, dude, I heard that. I know that you didn't unmute, you didn't mute yourself, and it's like I heard the voice like, yeah, you gotta get ready. Daddy's gonna come back and live stream. But dude, happy for you, man. All right, before we get into the bits and details about what is happening on Gambit Championship Season 1 Day 2, checking in with the co-host. Elston, are you there? GM checking in. How's things with you, bro?
We are ready to go.
Give us some stats, man. I know I already know the stats because you told me, but tell us a little bit, on the back end, what do you see? Is new people joining? Total how many trades have been happening? Because I just seeing, dude, before the start of the space, I'm like 51, 53. Now I'm 55. Like, you guys are ruthless. I'm streaming, guys. I got time to play a little bit, man. I do not have time to play. But tell me more, man. What is going on the back end? Give us some stats. Make people bullish, man. Because it's 50,000 giveaway. Everybody gets excited a little bit.
It's been pretty crazy, to be honest. During the 30 minutes whitelist session yesterday, I think in just that 30 minutes, we saw almost 3,000 to 4,000 different transactions happening. We did the spaces, we went to sleep, we woke up, and it's at 30,000 different transactions already. And everything is public, right? We on our pin tweet, we posted the Rep EOS contract, we posted the Gambit contract. So everything is on chain, everything is public. We receive feedback from the gamers, and they say that they want to be able to look in more of their partners and all other guilds. So we have made the decision that we're gonna grant any new gamer free, sponsored by us, 150 VRs, right? If you change it to today's terms, that's roughly floating between 30 to 40 USD. So as long as you create an account, you go register on the website, boom, you start the app with 150 VRS. It's more than enough to last you through the night. And then once you hit a threshold of 300 VRS, you're happy to cash out, you're happy to double down. But this is our commitment to go all out. We are pulling out all the stops to increase and maximize gamer experience and trader experience. Same thing right now, we're in office. Puke, your face is big on the 75-inch television. Your voice is blasting in our office. We have different people in different rooms, the engineers, the social media folks, the mobile app folks. So it's quite a party.
Dude, after this stream, I have one more spaces, but then after that, I gotta pack, rest a little bit. It's I think 6 a.m. Head over to the airport, fly over to Singapore, and meet you guys because tomorrow is gonna be a banger. 2 more days with you live in the office. There's an event happening. I think like it's gonna be even more fun. Oh man, can't wait for it. But yes, a lot things is happening. So right now, guys, if you look at the live stream, this is streaming directly live from the platform Better Showdown. So let me start a little bit by introducing what is happening. So Gambit Championship Season 1, all you got to do is right now, there is 150 people that's already playing the game. It's pre-selected. Day 2, you got to participate a little bit by going over to Better Showdown, where you could see the players' performance, right? You could see and, determine, for example, how good are they? What is the rate? How many people are buying? So I would say like one lot, they call it 1 bit, whereby, you own a player. So every time that you buy, the price goes up. It's simple concept, similar to Friendtech, but the difference is this. So in Friendtech, you buy, that so-called guys token, right? And all you do is wait for a DM, but sometimes you chat and they don't even chat at all. This is a little bit different because when you own the bits, these are players that actually play a game, and you could see their win rate and lose rate and earn tokens when they win, and lose tokens when they lose, right? So there's a lot of things happening. All right, now let me just share a little bit of my portfolio. You could see that I actually purchases 4. I got Milo Dinosaur, I got Licky, my buddy, supporting him. I got Chai and also Asherland. So Asherland is actually doing pretty well. You could see his earnings up to 500%. Milo Dinosaur is also trending as well, 83%. And it's like, you know what? I got soft spot for Mahjong fam, man. Licky, I call you out on spaces. I call you out on a tweet. I call you out even in our private DMs, but he is not focusing on this. You know why? Let me show you a little bit, man. This guy is focusing on trading. So you could see, if you go onto leaderboard, basically there's 2 segments. So games are people who actually playing the game. For you guys who are listening, just tune in, do not know what's happening, check on to the trade, because this is where you could see your performance in trading. And Licky is doing pretty well. He's not focusing on the game. He's focusing in terms of buying different bits from different players. And, we have this 50,000 giveaway going on. So it's splitted into people who play or trade the game, or people who's playing the game. And top 50 for the trade, you could earn this cash prize, this giveaway, which is weighted as well. Right now, guys, I gotta say, man, Shao, you are at 43. This dude, I'm 55, so I'm up from the prize pool. I gotta climb my ladder up to the top 50. Do not worry,
have good portfolio.
It's day 2. It's day 2. We still have 2 more days happening. So it's like social fight game that you have a lot of this element in it. And one thing I love the most is that you can actually look at the player's profile, right? So like if you go up here, basically this is my profile, Puke Rainbow. You could click on it, and even the players that play it. For example, let me check out the games. All right, this is the number 1 guy. So when you click on the number 1 guy, you could go into his profile. You can see right now there is 30 people that is holding his supply, and the price is this. So, if 31, the price goes up, you know how we do. You could buy as many bits as you want. And if you go down here, you could actually check out, is this player actually earning for you? So the win rate is 80, I would say almost 84%. How many games he's played. Oh, this guy is massive. He's playing 237 games total. Each total earning is about 4,490, and each match he is actually giving you 18 VELS. So virtual ELS. I'm gonna get that into that a little bit, and you could see what is the character that he's currently using and his earnings. All right, Shao, tell me, man, day 2 coming into this, how you feeling? What's your strategy like? Are you give me the technical analysis a little bit. This is my technical guy.
Yeah. Well, can I give you the degen in terms of gaming? I got smashed. Right after we got off spaces, I started to play. I was like, this has gotten harder. Like I just literally everybody was laying out landmines. I was trying to pick between different characters. Meanwhile, you can't pick in between while you're getting smashed. It was terrible. I was watching my Vels go down like 30, 40. I was like, I'm getting beat up. Every time you die, you lose 5. So I was just like, is this the smartest way I want to go? I'm going to go back to trading. So I feel leaky. I feel leaky completely because the gaming part of it, I'm actually losing money, or I could be focusing on that Vels, switch it back to Wells, and then just buy other people who can do this a lot better than me. So I haven't given up on the gaming, but it's definitely way more competitive than even when we initially played. In terms of analysis for me, right, I'm looking at the trade, and initially I was going for kill death ratio. That's super important. And I was also looking at win rate. What I started noticing over time too, right, and this is going from day 1 to day 2, is games, because the last person that when we left on the leaderboard only played 10 games, and they had their bit price at closer to like 600-700, but then they didn't play anymore, right? It was like kind of that one-time shot, and then you just started seeing again, data accumulation, data aggregation. You start seeing things kind of more even off and taper off. And by the way, I just looked at your portfolio too. I was like, whoa, you got in early on Asher, man. I don't know what drove you. If there was some inside information, you can spill the tea later. But look at that, was a huge ROI, right?
Yes,
So,
yes. Dude,
yeah.
I told you that was the first guy that I actually picked on yesterday's stream. You could check it out. I was just like
Okay,
scrolling,
okay.
and I feel like,
Yeah.
we have minimum budget. So our gameplay was to, kind of like go in, find not the first pitch guy, but like the second pitch, right? So like if you go to trade, you go to all players, like this is the first pitch. And if you click on second, you could see like the second pitch. So my initial idea was let's find somebody below like 80, right? 80 ELS. And I saw this guy, he was negative, he was red first, but each time, the numbers are getting lesser and going to green. So I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it, DGen, let's just buy it. And right now, dude,
what a payoff though, man. That's like hitting the number on roulette, man. You just, oh my gosh, 450 ROI, man. That's insane. I love it. So going back to the thought process, I had something similar, right? So I'm like looking at all these different things. And to be fair, this is the one thing I love, right? We were talking about previously in the hour before. It's that leaderboard. It's that competitiveness. We're looking in Mahjong chat and Telegram, and Puka's like, oh, this and that. I just bought this. Come on, what's going on? Everyone get in. And I was like, I'm gonna have to sell some people and buy in too, because I think he literally said you bought Milo dinosaur, and I was like, dude, he wailed in. Like he went on a big boy. I was like, I got to do the same thing. So I ended up getting, well, because I had to look at the shreds, right? I was like, okay, all right. This is gonna happen.
I got Milo just because like he's the big boy. So I was like, all right, I already bought like 3 small guys.
Yeah.
Milo is trending. He was the first guy. So I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I the remaining one, I just cash it out. Buy this guy. I think it was like what 150 or something like that. During that time. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just ball and see like the difference, because we're just really testing out different strategies, getting to know a little bit. So yeah, that's so you check on mine and then you go change your strategies, guy, bro.
Oh, I totally, well, because I was like, I need to have a big earner, right? And to be fair, I did. I got Kitten Mancer, right? At that time, it was probably a below or one or two rungs below Milo. And then I actually caught Usman. Usman is huge. So he's my 200% ROI. But man, I was like, I literally had to like start selling. That's the only reason why you're on the leaderboard. If you sold all of yours, right, based off of what you have, you would actually jump on the leaderboard too in terms of trade volume. But then you would lose out on the Vels. So one thing that I can definitely say is I love about this game is you can do it both active with trades, but more importantly, because you're invested in the gamers and the performance, you can actually earn Vels. And like I literally sold all my Vels off, and I'm already back at 180 Vels based off of the performance and then accruing Vels for me. So I was super excited about that. It really does show you how well the ecosystem works, how you can basically let them do the work for you, right? And then again, now you have to hit. So with this Vels, I'm kind of thinking, okay, let's go back to it. Let's start over. So someone who's new, how do we do this? And so to the point, like I'm trying to get someone under 100 who has enough games under the belt, because my concern is if you get someone that has under 50 games, they might not play more, or you have to like look at the history. So anytime I click on an actual person, I look at it and see when's the last time they played, how much they play, let's say per day. These are not metrics that are actually built into the dashboard currently, but obviously they can add things like this because you want to see what's going on, because the biggest thing you see is the 1 hour trend, the 24-hour trend, and the 7-day trend. As these things accumulate, these things will really help drive kind of a lot of decision making from an analytics perspective. So for me, if you're going to come in to the same point that you had, buy someone under 100 so you can kind of make and hedge that bet so you can get the higher ROI, and then use a combination of the kill death ratio and the win rate that will show you if they're high performers. And then let me break it down each column, right? So win rate will just give you an idea if they're a good performer. The kill death ratio will actually tell you at what rate can they actually build Vels for you. And then look at the games in terms of historical significance and historical data and understand like, oh, okay, they've been playing like, some people have played over, I think I saw 359. Yeah, the top is 359. So that really is like a crazy number relative to everyone else. But this is Asher again, right? So here we, every time I mention Asher, you can see Puke politely smile because he knows he's killing it. He's earning those Vels, right? Yeah, exactly. And again, he has great win ratio over 66% and a 1.29. So if you can get these numbers at, let's say, 50 games, 60 games, you're going to see the numbers a lot lower. So it'll be probably around 100, 150 wells, hopefully. And then you can kind of just base it off of that. And then you can kind of diversify your portfolio accordingly. But yeah, like this guy showing off again. I wish I bought Asher.
Ah, man. well, dude, whether you got Asher or not, it doesn't matter, right? Because right
of
now,
course not.
dude, you're still trending. You're still top 30. All right, we have Forza. We need to hear a little bit on his strategy right now. So Forza, what's happening?
What's happening, bro? I'm just looking on the charts as Shah, pointed out. I'm just looking at the data. I'm seeing the
Maybe he's
KD.
playing. He's a big gamer. I know he had a good
Bro,
streak yesterday, but he was also very
I
competitive.
told you, bro. Listen, Shah, bro.
Or does it come back to us?
Bro, can you hear me?
Meanwhile, Golden's just laughing. Golden, did you get your
I
hands
can hear
on
them both.
Forza's
talking.
Forza's talking, Shao. Calm down, bro.
Okay.
You can't
my
hear?
bad. No, I can't hear. I'm rugged. Can I go? I'll switch down and then come back up.
Yep. Forza. Okay, what's up? Come,
Bro,
chat.
I was like, bro, Shah's mugging me on stage, But yeah, like Shah said, bro, I told you yesterday, it's not the gamer, it's the trader that's gonna win this. Because there are a lot of good players, but I'm just looking at the charts, I'm looking at the KDs, are they consistent and stuff? And I'm just looking right now, and most of them are a bit priced out. But as Shah said, I'm also looking at below 100. Sometimes like they would have like a bad run of few games, so that time the price would drop a bit near the 100. So that is the time I'm looking into the dips and then buy them, and then they get a good run, like few games, and we make the profits. That's my go-to plan for now. That's what I'm looking at the charts and stuff. But I still, I feel, left out that you guys bought in yesterday at the launch and I couldn't because of my bad internet. So yeah, that's what I'm looking into right now.
Dude, which rank are you right now? Like how many players have you buy, and what's your rank right now?
Mm, I haven't traded yet, bro. I'm looking into it. I want to go out. Yeah, I just play game. For traders, I want to go in like big all in on one guy, and he just gives me like 5x on all the 10 bits I buy and I make big. Yeah,
All right.
bro,
Dude, first off, I gotta say, man, dude, that strategy of just buy one guy and make it big, I don't know, man. Like I understand, like just imagine if yesterday I just go like fuck it, buy 5 Asher, for example, 5 bits of Asher.
Yeah,
Like right now
exactly.
I would beat Shao's ass, right? And so
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of like different play. I was just checking out some of like the good players. So Shao, when you talk about Q def ratio, right? What's your general, because Asher is 1.3, right? 1.2, 1.1 is that a good signal for you?
It is, because if you look at the kill death ratio in general, like the highest is 1.75. So anything over 1 to 1.3 is good, but anything above 1.3 ideally is in the upper echelon, right? I do want to give a quick correction because Elston did make a note. For the trader leaderboard, you actually don't have to sell, so my apologies. It does count actual realized and unrealized earnings, so that we do want to encourage traders to hold, because again, for me, I'm killing it on those because of Usman producing for me, right, as a gamer and holding his bit. So just want to do that. But yeah, so I would definitely go, if you can, that sweet ratio, in my opinion, is anything above 1.3, but it's all about win ratio too. So if they're losing and they have a high kill death ratio, it probably means that they're skewed in terms of the gameplay. So I'm always about leveling off, and again, having that data significance to really drive my decision making for trades.
Okay,
but to be fair, can I make fun of Forza? I'm putting all things in one bag. It really does tell you a lot about him, because that's what he does with Mon, and it makes me wonder if he had meme coins, what he would do as well. Would he just go big on one and not diversify? I don't know, Forza.
Forza doesn't diversify. That's it, right? He choose a project. He go
Brother,
all
you
in.
know,
It's either I go in big, or I go home. That's it. That's his game plan.
no, 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 no. Listen, I need to build my foundation solid, like I need to go through this. I'm here for the long run, not for short term. Like quick money, you go, you make it or not make it, that's not the play. I need to watch it each and every day. I build it slowly, but I go all in, I make profit, and then I diversify. I come out, I play with the money I earn, like I made with, you know, free for free, so that's how I play, like, and I have made money like that, like till this Web3 gaming, like my Web3 journey is like that. I go big in one project or whatever it is, I give my fullest and I get the profit out of that, and I then diversify it from those profit. I don't go all in with my own money. I don't like to gamble stuff. So yeah.
All right, guys. That is Forza. That is the degen of him talking about. But despite what he say, I feel every time he go all in on one. Like I don't know. Like Forza's method is all eggs in one basket. But yes, I know a lot of you guys have already shift over to watch the live stream, because that is where you get more info of what's happening. So suggest that, hey, if you're on Spaces and you do not know what's happening with all of this, just audio, you could go to the Piltcast or even better Showdown, whereby there is a live stream going on and you could really see what we are talking about a little bit on the back end, right? And Shao, I want to come over to this. Like I saw this guy circulating supply 945, which is a good price. Win rate about 62%, kill death ratio 1.13. I don't know, it looks a little bit good. And I feel like a lot of players are using this character, Alti. What do you think?
Yes,
Have you
yes,
seen
yes,
Alti a lot?
yes. And this is so if you're actually a gamer, right, and playing this, you can actually kind of not copy play, right? There's copy trade and copy play. Utilize the characters that kind of the meta. So I definitely see that as being a high point for this particular gamer, especially they're new. So this is the other thing. When you're looking at actual gamers, if they're new to it, these are also the people to get in, because there's always going to be new entries, right? People jumping into it, especially when we're talking about gaming guilds and the current promotion where you can get 150 bells based off of different criteria. And yeah, you can find a rising star. So I think that's a great point. If you kind of, I didn't see you buy it though. I don't, what's going on. You gotta put your bells put your wells where your money's at, man.
That's why I removed the live screen sharing, because I'm actually buying it. But yeah, man.
Love
I
it.
no, you know what's one good thing. All right, hold on, calm down, guys. I'm not gonna front run you guys. All right. This whole live stream is just to share some bits, some tips, on how we do things, right? But I think just now going back to that person. Okay, hold on. Let me find that guy. So go on to this, you could see that, hey, who character, this is his match history, right? And like, this is the bit activity. So like, even like, for example, let's take Licky, right? He is the top 5 top 15 traders. You could see like what's happening. So obviously he's not a player, so I regret owning 3 of it, but not going to talk about that. But you could see his trading activity, what are the traders that is doing the best for him, right? So you could see all of these different stats as well, coming over. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think like I love to check out the analysis, see who is doing what, and you could see who is holding the bits as well. So like for that character itself, let me go back to the trade. Okay, let me go on to this. I think that guy was at the 4th page. So hold on, let me find him. All right, so 4th page. All right, you could see like the trading, but also who holds his bits. So for example, Licky is one of the good trader, which is top 15. He's holding 2 bits, so this is probably a good buy for him. So let's I'm doing all of this like analysis to see like just really scouting the top, I would say the top 15 people what is happening and stuff like that. But I do want to add on to this as well. Guys, if you just tune in and do not know what's happening, do go up to the pin tweet. Basically, there's two things that is running. First, there's a tweet about what is happening, what is the competition about, when it started, when it ended, and 550K giveaway is on it. So all you got to do is go to Better Showdown. That is the first pin tweet. The second pin tweet is, you guys that have been joining, listening to, the stream as well. If you go onto Better Showdown page, there is a tweet called "Show Me Your Trading Success Story." Obviously, I posted mine as well. Shao, have you been posted yours?
I haven't. I was trying to keep it on the DL, but I got to get a chance to win. So
Yep.
I'll be doing it shortly.
We are giving away jumbo phones, and if you're in Asia, basically jumbo phone, it's massive. A lot of people are talking about it. So this is your way to get a little bit of the price of the action, and you don't have to wait for day number 4. So I suggest that Forza, if you are playing, Golden, if you are playing, dude, go on to the pin tweet, click it, show a little bit on what is it all about. Let us check with Golden, man. Golden, are you in on this game? Checking in, bro.
Not yet, man. I was looking at it yesterday. I missed the space. I had to run a lot of errands in real life, but checking it today, and I felt, I don't know if I can catch up on this leaderboard. So I'm just looking at it right now. I'm like, is Forza number 1 yet, though?
Nah.
Dating Forza, I like it.
Bro, Golden. It's not as easy as it said, bro. It's tough. I played for 2 hours and I got destroyed, like it's really tough. But as a trader, we can make some good money, but we need to time it and we need to look into data and stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Shameless plug here. If you go to Better Showdown Gambit or BSD_Gambit, basically they will give you 30 USD to kickstart your so-called career in the game, right? So all you got to do, if you are a gamer, download the BSD app. There is a link. Activate your account on Better Showdown, connect your X account, connect your MetaMask wallet, start playing and rank. You will get 350 VELS tokens, and then you can also go on to playing the game. If you win, obviously you can earn the tokens. If you lose, like me, for 3 times, I'm more preferred to go on to the trading route,
Same.
right? So then you take so my strategy is this, you go and download the game, you get 100 VELS, and then now you come back to the trading platform, you got 150, buy a little bit of below 150 characters and see how it makes money for you. That's what I'm gonna do, man. Shao, if someone new just joined in, what's your advice? What would you tell them to do based on our 1.5 day of experience in this?
Well, 2 things, right? One, you do have to download it, you have to play it, you have to get a feel for it, and understand what's in the minds of how this game works, because I think it helps inform your trading decisions, right? You can see why kill-death ratio works, how you basically have a set amount of time. You go and play, you try to kill everybody. The more people you kill, the more you can earn versus your death, right? +5 for a kill, -5 for a death. All that being said, then you get in, and then when we talk about it, you want to look at a couple of things. One, how much you want to put in. And if you look at, based on how you want to put in, let's say it's 150, right? Based off of the opportunity, right, to get in. Look at for anyone at 150 that has a good solid kill-death ratio and has a good win rate. I prioritize win rate over kill-death ratio just because I'm looking for, again, historical significance, data significance, and then I lean towards it. And then just, make a buy, make a bid. If you're lucky like Puke and you can buy Asher at 50, you can buy, 2 to 3 people, right, under that 150 cap. And, go look at, the last time they played. If you're looking for someone in terms of leaders, they do have that section called hot picks. Hot picks will tell you a lot of times where there's going to be spikes. Now, of course, it changes all the time, but this is a good opportunity for people to kind of get in early. Again, if you look under maybe 50 games and they played recently, those are the ones that are going to have a little bit lower of a bid price, and then you can get in. And again, if they have a high win rate and a kill death ratio, it'll give you a good start.
Oh, right. Shout on point. Forza, who is your first pick that you're gonna buy, bro? Let's shout. Let's pressure Forza together and get him start buying because this guy is on Spaces talking but not buying. Dude, bearish on that, man.
Sad, sad. It's all the money, man. You got to do both.
Forza is like, nah, I'm not gonna join this conversation. But all right, guys, before we pass it over to before we check in with Forza and Golden, you guys go ahead and try it out yourself. I just want to do a little bit introduction, right? So maybe you have not have enough or you want to top up, ELS tokens. How do you do it? So it's very simple. Check out the live stream right now. We go over to Aerodrome, AERODROME.finance, right? And you click on swap here. So you could basically just swap anything, ETH, Polygon, AVAX, any tokens that you want. So obviously, it's for standard easy reason, ETH, right? You just put in that, and then you can change it to WELS. Click on the amount, swap, that's it. And you go over to bettershowdown.com, sign in. There's a wallet here. I already signed in, so it shows how many that I have, and then sign in with your X account. That's it. You get started. So easy, so simple. If you need more, obviously, then you just go over to Everdrome, edit a little bit more. And if you are playing the game, for example, you want to swap it over to virtual ELS, all you got to do is click on the swap. You could actually choose, for example, maximum of the WELS that you just top up, swap it over to VELS, and then you can go ahead and play the game. So virtual ELS is a little bit like virtual off-chain token that you don't have to approve a transaction every single time. If not, you're not playing the game. You are actually just playing the waiting game, right? But if you are buying bits, you do not have to, have the VELS. All you got to do is only hold the WELS, which is the on-chain token. That way you could go and do all of these different crazy amazing stuff. Is that clear, Shao? Did I do my job right, bro?
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. It's so smooth. Tell me more.
tell you more? Nah. I feel like we need to deep dive a little bit.
Bro, give
Analysis.
the alpha, bro.
What?
Give me the alpha. Which one I should buy?
Do your own research, bro. Come on.
Nah, bro. Bro, give me, man. You onboarded me, right? So it's the right thing to ask you that. You helped Xiao. Xiao copied you, and he made good profit. But I missed out. So give me another new one. Give me like a magic name. I'll just buy it.
Dude, I already shared a little bit during the earlier segment, right? Shao, I showed an account. I don't want to I don't want to heavily promote one account on stream. It doesn't feel right? So Forza, I already did it. You're not paying attention, bro.
I will say
Bro,
one of the hints to look at.
The other segment is this. Why should I tell you when I'm in a competition together with you, bro? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
No. We will talk the terms on DMs, Like, I'll cook something in DMs, but I can't say it here. But
all these backdoor deals. Web3 transparency, bro. All these backdoor deals doesn't fly.
Okay. I'll put it this way. You share together, we grow together, we make profits together, and we live rich life.
This guy quoting me, bad boys. Yeah, we ride, we die, bad boys for life.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I do not want to go and chill, different people because but let's do some analysis, right? You as a player right now, who are you looking at, bro? Shao, can you share a screen, Shao?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get my screenshot in from the Jambo, but yeah, let me share.
Yep. Just a reminder, we have 30 minutes more, or actually we have less than 30 minutes. We have 24 minutes before the competition ended. If you do not know what I'm talking about, go over to the space instead, or even the Better Showdown page. Show me your trading success story. Take a screenshot. Go over to, let me show you, right? Just go over to portfolio, right? whereby you just take this screenshot and we or even the team will know that you guys actually, buy some bits of the players, and all you got to do is just, go over and post it, and that's it. After the space ends, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a raffle, and the winner walks away with a jumbo phone. That is just a daily prize for you guys. Every single day we are giving away a jumbo phone. But the bigger picture is this: we have 50,000 giveaway. So guys, whether you're a gamer, whether you are a trader, there is always something for you to join in this. All right, let's do some player technical analysis, bro. It's time. Top player, highest gainers, hot picks. What do you think about hot picks, man? Hot picks, when is this? Like you see there's no supply, they just join, probably they get wrecked really hard because they have not play at the same time. And then the kill death ratio is like below 4, below 5, like below 3. What do you think about it, man?
No, no, those you have to wait that out. Again, the hot picks has different variables going in. I'm sure Elston, if you want to jump in and talk about kind of the KPIs that go into that, because I know yesterday it was really solid for a good hour. This right now is not enough data, in my opinion, to make a decision off of. But it's definitely something of significance in terms of driving some decision making. Oh, I did want to add, by the way, if you're especially looking for new players, if you want to look at the 1 hour ratio in terms of like change, one, it shows you that they're the most current, and then obviously 24 hours will be another KPI. Because I like to prioritize things based off of different columns to look at. So again, for me, it's always win rate, kill death ratio, games, and then the percentage change from the hour and 24 hours. So if you had to prioritize them, those would be how I would do it in terms of picking players, and then obviously going based off of what you're willing to buy in that. And again, the biggest deal is because you're going to be earning bells as they earn bells.
I heard Shao call me in, so I'm gonna add a little bit of color to that. I think when Pete was sharing his screen on the main dashboard, the 3 categories was specifically designed this way. We start from the left, top players. This is the one that we want to see and show the all-time best players, right? Based on high amount of games played, what is the high amount of win rate. So these are the blue chips. And you have in the middle, the highest gainers. These are the ones that are more sensitive based on your last recent activity, right? So this is really based on the jump in bid price, who has suddenly became super popular. So where are traders spending their attention on, which gamers are the one that really recently suddenly rise up the rank. And of course, for hot picks, this is specifically skewed towards new players, right? So you can see these are players who just started it and had very, very low supply. So the 3 segments here are meant to surface exposure to all 3 different type of gamers: the blue chips, the one that recently has been doing a lot better, and also the newbies. So I think, based on your trading strategy, you can either go for the blue chips, you can go for the hot picks. I think Forza is someone that put all their money into one. Puke might put a little bit of money on every little horse. So it's your own trading strategy. It's all
felt like being called out, man. Felt like that is not a good strategy, man. It's just Elston is like 0 compliment.
There is no
Elston is like
strategy. There is only your own strategy.
Shao, I feel like I'm getting bashed on screen, man. Like Elston, first there's no compliment. Second is like, when he say that, the tones just doesn't feel right.
No, man. I mean, the result speaks for itself. You're on the leaderboard, so that speaks for itself.
No, bro. I need to be top 50, man. I need to be top 50. Like, let me check. Each time, the longer I talk on spaces, the longer people just kick my ass down. That's it. Dude, Shao, you have 47, dude.
I'm hanging in there. I could be better. Could be better.
I'm 49.
I gotta go. I gotta find a hot one, and it'll help me at least get in, hopefully, like in the high or low 40s into the high 30s, and then I'll feel a little bit more comfortable.
But it's
so
good.
I have to pick something.
Dude, it shows that there's actually a lot of like people joining in, people continue playing the game, because like beginning of the space, Like in the first hour, from 8 p.m. Hong Kong time or Singapore time,
Mhm.
I was like 53, right? Then I
Mhm.
pushed down to 55, 56, now 59. So it feels like, within this 1 hour 40 minutes, people are playing, people are trading, activity is high, numbers are
Getting
good. Yeah,
competitive.
man. And it's competitive. Yes,
Getting
yes,
competitive.
yes. It really shows you
Agreed.
all of these different stats as well. But Elson, are you trading yourself or you ban yourself from trading?
That's a tough one. We've got to play our own game, right? But to be fair, we've definitely excluded ourselves for the leaderboard. So you got to eat your own dog food. Our teams are definitely playing the games, trading. But to be fair, we say we're all excluded from the leaderboard.
Yep, yep. I definitely saw some with like the name and then the name and then beside
Yeah, and with Ethlas, right?
yeah, Atlas. Then I know it's
Yeah.
like, all right,
So
that is the team.
yeah, there's no hiding. We're fully transparent about that. So if we end up on the leaderboard, we're just gonna bump the next person up.
Respect.
Okay, got it, got it. Uh, all right. So actually, Forza, if you're looking at the stream, this is who I'm talking about. Price stay at 45. So let's see. Kill death ratio 1.13. No changes. Probably not playing the game. Let's see more. I feel like another way is just to see like who's trending, man, right? And then just buy if the price is right. What do you think?
Yep.
Shao?
Yep. I 100% agree. That's how I aped in. I was just like, let me go pick all these random people.
You know what? This, all right, there's another way to play it, right? The pure 100% degen method. How much you have right now? Click on it, scroll. It's like, yeah, looks good. Let me just get 1, 2, 3. Pop, voila, you're in. So Forza, if you're asking for alpha, just do exactly that I say. Go over to leaderboard, go over to games, check out the ranking. If they are in your price point, buy it. Guys, non-financial advice. If you lose out, please do not blame me. But Golden, you are laughing, dude. Load up and buy, bro. Load up and buy. What what are you even doing, man?
Man, hey, I'm looking. I heard you say 450 ROI. I mean, that's got me thinking. So I'm looking on the sidelines right now. I would be that one that throws a big bag at one though.
What's happening to the Pucas crew, man? I feel like you guys are just like degen. Choose one all in. So
Nah, bro, nah, too. I'm just waiting for the Asian people to go to sleep, because they're too good in gaming, bro. After they go to bed, I'll just come in. I'll play like 3 games. I'll up my bids. I'll make some cut and revenue from that. More people will buy my bids, and then I will rack up in the leaderboard. Top 50 easy.
look at Forza. So yesterday you say that you are more bullish for the trading side because it probably helps you to earn more. Day 2, you change your strategy. So you want to earn ELS. What's your gameplay here? Trade or game for you?
I mean both, bro. Why can't I? Like trading, like bro. If I entered with you guys at the same yesterday at the start, I would be now doing the trades. Like I would be full on trader mode. I would be seeing everything because I would have made profits and I would have, diversified those profits to other places. But right now, I'm not in profit. I got shafted yesterday by playing games. I lost like 200 wells tokens. Like I got 70 kills, but I die like 100 times. So it just it doesn't balance it. So I'm just how to maximize my winnings right now. That's my point.
All right. Shao, what are you doing right now? I can't see your screen, man. So tell me what you're doing. Do not trade behind my back.
He's
I know.
calm.
You can see some of what I was
Calm.
doing. You can see what I was doing.
Bro, he's calm before storm. Like see his eyes, see his out focused. You can see it on stream. He's like, give me a goodbye.
So you know what's crazy? I was actually looking at my previous trades. If I just held and I just bought more in, I would be so much better because I had some of these players that did really well. So I was just kind of having a little bit of buyer's remorse of selling, or I could say seller's remorse. I was like, if I just held on, I'd be earning more. So I think that's the problem, right? When you ape into some of these higher ones and you had to sell to get there to accumulate, it was just one of those things. I'm just like, oh. But again, right? That's the problem with trading. You got to be non-emotional. You have to have your stop, your stop loss. It has certain profits you hold, and then more importantly, like again, you build your belt. So there's a lot going on in that regard, and you can do your thing. But yeah, I'm just kind of looking at my previous trades. Is that sad? I don't know.
Well, a little bit. Honestly, I do agree. Right. End of the day, every time when you do something, especially in Web3, the one that earns you the most is because of your conviction, right? So then it's like, it's really gonna be, how confident are you on going this, like, trust it. I think, like, if you take bigger risk, obviously then it's gonna be, bigger reward for you. So, man, feels like after this I'm gonna switch up my trading, but like pick one and then buy like maybe a few bits instead of
Oh,
like
I haven't done that yet.
yeah,
I haven't done that yet.
yeah. So like I've been my strategy yesterday was to buy like the low ones that I feel potential. So one payoff, which is Asher, right? And then I buy one top. I feel like the top was too pricey. If I diversify to buy like three more smaller ones, then it would be profitable, right? Right now, I feel like let's go over to maybe betting on the Q death ratio and just get like 3, 4, 5 bits. Then
Right. Okay.
I'm curious to see like day trade. So for me, it's more towards testing, just testing out
Yes, I love it.
just testing out different strategies. And then coming to day one, we know what's happening, right? Coming to day two, what's happening? Coming to day three, where I will be live streaming in an event. You know, it would be a little bit more different. So it's definitely an interesting take, bro.
Yeah, I just love that, you back my way of trading, because you laughed at me saying like, bro, this guy is going all in, and now it's like, we'll do the force away, you guys, like, let's get one guy and just go all in or buy like five of him and we make quick bucks.
Got it. Shao, how many are you buying right now?
I'm gonna hold off. I can't do this while I'm on stream. One, I think you can watch me and you can see what I picked up, but I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll see. I think I have to do a little bit more research, which I think is smart because that's what got me in last time. But we'll see. I don't know. You again, Puke, right? He might tease and joke about people saying things, but he's a leader for a reason. He's got insight and he's got major FOMO power. He's got the ability to drive me to go ape into more things that I don't need to be aping into.
Dude, all right. So let's just go on to the leaderboard and check out the top trader, right? Dude, he is up by it's good profit,
It's
man.
insane.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
it's insane, right? Just 2 days of like, joining this competition. Not even, dude, it's not even talking about the cash prizes, right? It's just purely you trading on the players. And he is right now top, which is about 5.5 thousand ELS token. It's good that they kind of like put in the USD dollar to dollar kind of ratio.
Ugh,
So you
that's
kind of like
money.
have a sense of like, all right,
Yeah.
this guy is up, right? It's up. And if you click on it, obviously this, if he is a player, then you could buy his bits and kind of like see how is it happening. Oh dude, we found an alpha, bro. If you look on
Right.
the screen, yeah, better Showdown Gambit. I click on it. It's like new games coming soon. This guy, these guys, they are teasing me, guys. They are teasing me. All right. So, like I said, right, you could see all of, yeah. So let's check it out a little bit, man. So this is his beats, dude. He has a lot of people, right?
Oh, he does a ton. Yeah.
All right. And any names that you got? No.
I mean, he went hard on Serbian. Maybe that's what it is, right? Like he had hard on Serbian logos, and I was like, oh man, and earned, right? So
Yeah, he
that,
he went hard on Serban. He
but
bought
that actually
five.
that didn't pay out. I have to see where's the one that he's making the most on.
But we really need to check and see on what price he got in.
Yeah,
Because
you know,
this is the
that's
current
true.
price. Maybe let's check Serban. Right. Maybe Serban at that time was cheap. He bought 5 and then Serban goes up and then you get that.
Puke, I got the latest news updates
Yes. Give it to us.
of our jumbo phone winner. We have went through the Twitter picker and we have a winner. Check your messages. I'll leave you to read the winner list.
Oh,
there it is.
right. Dude, is it me? Is it me? No, it's not.
Go for it. Go for it. Giving you the honor for this.
I thought you were using that as like a pivot point, but you were actually pointing at yourself. Okay.
It's not me, guys. Now I'm just scrolling down and see people it's good, right, to see comments and stuff. So it's like people posting it's like go go go, people posting like my bid history, looking ahead for more. So far it's exciting and great. I wanted to lay low. This guy. All right, this I found the winner. Mark Lazaro.ron. Dude, congrats to you because he posted, I want to lay low, but if you're gonna give me the jumbo phone, here's mine. And dude, you make the right decision, bro, because you did not lay low. Twitter picker or the Twitter gods or Elon actually pick you. So congratulations, Mark Law. Lazaro.ron, you are our first winner for the jumbo phone. Congratulations, bro. Oh man, Shao, you gotta play a little bit of like the drum roll. I do not have the roadcaster, so we need
Oh.
Grim. We need Grim with it. We need Grim with it, bro. But yes, congratulations. Let me just post. Let me pin tweet on this so you guys could see. This is the winner of today. So yes, guys. Every day we are giving away jumbo phones. So day 1. I would say day 2, right? First day getting into the game. Today is the first day that we actually give out the phone. Tomorrow there will be one more. All you gotta do, join the game, join the competition, have fun with it. If you do not have ELS, download the game. Everything is already on Battle Showdown page. So just try out the game. You can claim 150 ELS tokens. You could use it to play the game and earn more, and then come over to the trading platform and play it. Like Forza say, right? You don't have to pick one. You could actually do 2 at the same time. And it's gonna be 4 days. 4 days. Right now is already day 2. So 2 more days left for you. Put in your time, put in your effort. It's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be a fun ride, Shao. How excited are you for day 3, man?
I see Shao looking a little bit disappointed. He went through all the effort posting a screenshot, but the Twitter picker god wasn't shining on him today. All I'll say is try again the next 2 days.
Absolutely. Well, dude, he just read my soul. What happened there? What did I do? Oh man, love it.
Dude, it's your face, bro. It's your face. You sometimes we just forget that we are on live stream, right? And so a news drop, and you're like, and then instantly people's like, this guy, he's not happy, man. Oh, shout,
Bro, I'm
shout.
telling you, bro, he is focused. I told you, like, he was already focusing so much on, like, I need to win this. I'm going for the 50,000, I jump upon. Like, if it comes, it's okay, but 50,000 is my ultimate goal, and I'm gonna get it. Shao is determined on that.
Yeah,
that's true. I was actually looking at his screenshot. Man, he had so many blue chips on that thing. He had Asher. He had I forget the name, but I was like, whoa, he had some of the craziest trades. Milo, dude. Yep, that too. He had them all actually. He had like a pick of the picks.
All right,
and he bought all early.
Shout. Right. So this is the guy that is trending on the top trader, right? So if you click on the profile here, you could actually view his X profile and see who the guy is. But if you scroll to the lowest, actually you could see what bids he's holding. So like I said, he went hard on Serban. 9. He went really hard on him. And then the next he went hard on these 2 guys, right? Seiko and also Moon Crypto. So probably going hard is the right move. Like look at this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He only have like 8 players that he buy, but he's already trending on the top. So who knows, bro?
I know. But it's interesting too because that's only what he owns now. Imagine what he owned before, right? So, it is. We don't have an extensive trading history yet, but I'm not sure if that's part of the deal. We have a little bit of guessing and mystery versus copy trading, but yeah, this is what his portfolio holds down. So, you do your investigation, you find out what's going on, and then hopefully you can see if they pick up something new and see if you need to copy trade that one.
Yeah. So quickly before we wrap up the space, like we talk about, right? We have basically two segments. If we go onto the leaderboard, one is to get rank on the trading, which is battleshowdown.com leaderboard, and one is to get ranking on the gameplay which people are actively playing. Just look at this, man. First guy, 2,500 kills. This guy's massive.
Oh, that's massive.
He would just sweep the floor on me, bro. But there is something that I want to talk a little bit more before we wrap things up. Is this thing called airdrop, right? So obviously, we do not know when the airdrop is going to happen, but it's your chance to get points, get in on the multipliers, and accumulate all the points, right? So there's a lot of tasks for you to do. For example, see, even the first task itself, it allows you to get ELS. So you have zero reason not to play the game and not to try it out, right? So you just click on this, you could claim it, play up to 10 games, you could, click again, queue up to 20 players, collect the point. This is bits. If you make 10 trades, you could claim the points. So these are like all of the different points. You have DeFi, you have gaming, you have buying bits, you have the social, which is, follow the page, like the tweet and stuff like that. And these are NFT that gives you multiplier. So, or for example, partner NFTs. So if you have Genesis Ethlas, it gives you a multiplier. If you have partner, for example, going in, you have, MVP from Mimland, captains from Mimland, Potatoes, Azuki Holders, Lil Paji Penguins, Yoga Pets, Sappy Sales, Doodles. We have our body Forza Pixelmon as well. So all of these things gonna give you a multiplier where you could collect the points, and during the airdrop seasons, who knows, man, maybe cash in big. But this is all on the site because really the focus of today, the Gambit Championship Season 1, is to buy bits, play the game, join all this crazy announcement. And guys, this is a wrap up of the Spacers. I want to pass it over to Elston. Elston, do you have any final statement, final stuff that you want to share before we wrap things up? Head over to Singapore and start the day bright with day number 3. Checking in, bro.
No, I mean, day 2 was crazy. To be honest, I think we're seeing a lot more traction than yesterday. So we're actually all just have been firefighting, getting the Discord tickets, things that we're seeing on the app, things that we're seeing on the website. So, thanks for everybody for really jumping in. I think this was a very, very successful day 2. And day 3 just keeps getting better. We're flying the Pewcast team down. We're going to be doing a live stream directly at the event. This is a co-hosted event together with Base and AWS. And Puke, I haven't shown you the place, but I'll walk you around the area tomorrow. We have a dedicated room for you, full glass window so everyone can see. You can go out, grab guests in, bring them in. There's food, training activity zone, special guest appearance. What more do you want?
Elsa, I need merch. I need merch. I feel like I need to wear, if you have the Gambit merch or even Atlas merch, to prepare for me. I need XL because I would love to wear it and live stream.
Consider it done. We have the merch ready for you already.
Okay. All right, guys. This is a wrap up. Hope you guys have tons of information. And guys, if you miss out or you're just joining in on the stream, I realized segment 1, a lot of people was focused on the spaces because there was nothing much happening. Segment 2, you see the stream numbers goes up because people want to see what's actually happening on the platform itself, get a little bit idea. So this is what you're going to do tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. EST, 8 p.m. Hong Kong time, Singapore time. First hour is going to be general, spaces where we talk with different influencers and content creators and thought leaders as well. And segment number 2 is where me and Xiao go head on head. Do not know whether Golden and Forza will join in because I feel like we can't talk to them if they don't own bits, right? Xiao, can you talk to Forza if you don't own any bits? I feel like
Ugh,
This guy.
I don't know. I'm fading him too now. Like the more you say that out loud, he's just got to buy it and then we can compare.
Yeah. There's no skin in the game. What the fuck you doing, man? There's no skin in the game. All right, guys, enough of this.
Bro, I will buy, bro. I'm saying, like, give it this end of the day, and you'll see me.
All right,
Okay.
the freaking FOMO is real. Okay, guys, first off, shout out to all of the listeners. You guys are tuning with Pukecast, co-hosted by Shao and also Better Showdown. This is day number 2. Signing off. Tomorrow we start fresh. Feels like there is going to be even more players joining in because word of mouth is kicking in. Once again, guys, thank you for tuning in. See you guys again tomorrow. I'm going to play this song by Bo called All You Gotta Do, because all you gotta do is trade.
All you got to do is move. Dance with that groove. All you got to do is move. Dance with that groove. All you got to do is move. Dance with that groove. All you got to do is move. Dance with that groove. All you got to do is move. Dance with that groove. All you got to do is move.
Pukecast, co-hosted by Shao and also Better Showdown. This is day number 2. Signing off. Tomorrow we start fresh. Feels like there is going to be even